Hey, this is Pete's Dude Man, and we're talking to our comrades after a successful mission.
Oh, before I go, you said you're serving with Commander Shepard now? We saw him on the news here. He's cute. Later, sis.
Tell me you didn't hear that.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. Surprised to see you here, sir. Thought you'd be chatting up what's her name? Tassoni?
Liara. Why would you think that?
Scuttlebutt says you got a bit of a thing for her.
She's barely been on the ship.
The crew's off limits with the regs against fraternization. And at least she looks like a woman.
You think I'm interested in Liara because she's the only one I'm allowed to date?
So you are interested in her. Of course, it could be politics. Alien diplomat's daughter, us under orders to make nice with the bug-eyed monsters. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on Family Mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
Where did you grow up?
All over. Same as you, I expect. We transferred a half a dozen times before I finished grade school. You go where personnel command sends you, right? I guess that's why I'm so tight with my sisters. We'd have to leave all our friends every 2 or 3 years.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class.
Oh.
He was real proud when I made chief. First thing he did was salute.
I was an only child, but I get the idea. At least one of my parents was always on duty.
Yeah, military families, eh? With schedules like that, it's a wonder we ever have kids anymore. Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Sounds like that situation didn't last.
Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You said all of your sisters learned self-defense?
Lynn did pistol practice, but didn't like it. She's kind of nervous. Sarah took Aikido. Abby decided to learn the sword. She always was a little weird. Likes big skirts and tops you have to tie her into. They do great things to her figure, though.
So, what did you learn?
One of Dad's friends taught me Marine hand to hand.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I've enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always
Okay, we're reciting poetry now. Okie dokie. I think Picard could get down with that.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though. So behave.
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone's as close to their family as you are.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny, I never really thought about that before. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it, Skipper.
Skipper.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What an idiot.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes, a meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was, until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest.
Damn.
That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You're trying to make me cry, Shepard. I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine.
Oh.
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Wrex.
See, Wrex is so cool. I think he has the best stories of anybody. I mean, because he's already such a well-rounded fighter. He's already been on so many adventures and everything. How are you doing, Tali?
Shepard, I need to talk to you. It's important.
Is something wrong?
You know the data you took from those Geth control nodes? The information you uploaded to Alliance Control? I want a copy of it.
You want to bring this data back to the migrant fleet?
Those files have information that could be vital to our efforts to understand the Geth. It could be the key to helping us reclaim our homeworld.
It'll take years to decipher and analyze the data.
Maybe even decades, but it's worth the time. This information will give us new insight into how the Geth have changed and evolved over the past centuries.
Go ahead, make a copy.
My people, I owe you a great debt, one I can never repay. The only thing I can offer in return is what you already have. My solemn promise to stay with you until Saturn and his Geth armies are defeated.
I never wanted anything more.
Thank you, Shepard.
Oh, there we go. Simple enough. Simple enough conversation with Tali there. Gosh, I guess the next thing we gotta do is upgrade everyone's equipment. And then sell the excess. Well. Boy. I hate showing that on screen, but we still have some time left, so guess I might as well. That's pretty much all I'm going to do this episode, so I mean, if that doesn't interest you at all, like, you can go ahead and quit this episode. Turn it off, or whatever. This is still a good sniper rifle for me. I'm going to make sure I have... Yeah, I want kinetic stabilizer for sure. And then I'm going to keep... not shredder rounds, I'm going to put tungsten rounds back on this. Then what I'll do is I'll give myself a good pistol also. Let's see if I can get a better upgrade for the pistol. I mean, I'm still using Heatsink 3. Is there something better? I mean, I kind of like the heat absorption. I mean, I think I'm just going to keep my Heatsink, even though it's a lower weapon upgrade. And then what I'll do in here is have the best shredder rounds I can have, and then I'll sell the excess. Grenades, we have that. Omni tool, I like the one I have better. Armor, we're good. I have mental interface 6, which I'm guessing is still our best one at the moment. Seems like it. Alright, I'm good. Liara needs a lot of upgrades. Because we just got her. So she has, like, nothing. Armor. So, okay. Survivor's an upgrade. Is Titan's a bigger upgrade? Looks like that's what we got. We want to give her a medical interface. Let's see if we can find one. Medical interface 5. There we go. We don't need to worry about that. I think all she can use is pistols. So we'll give her a good pistol. And then Biotic Ant, maybe? Oh, she can use Omnitool stuff? Probably not much. We'll keep what she has for now. I think it's mainly medical purposes for her, since she's a doctor. Biotic Amps. That's a pretty good amp. We'll go with the Prodigy. Bigger duration and cooldown bonus. Little power loss, but nothing else is that much of an improvement in general. Okay. Tali. You use pistols and shotguns. Here's a better pistol. Shotguns, huh? Here's a better shotgun. Omnitool, you got a better one. What kind of, you have Mineral Nurse 5, we have nothing better than that. Okay. Wrex, you use assault rifles and shotguns. Here's a better assault rifle. You probably don't have a better shotgun. Biotic Amp, I guess we might as well give you Biotic Amp. Here you are. Armor, I doubt we have any better Krogan armor. You have Phoenix armor. Okay. Oh, what about upgrades to the armor? What do we got? Exoskeleton 5. I have Exoskeleton 6. There we go. Garrus. I don't think we have any better Turian armor. We do not. You have Medical Interface 5. Good. You use assault rifles and sniper rifles. Yeah, might as well. No, not shotguns. Sniper rifles. Better sniper rifle? Not damage-wise. Is anything else such a bigger change in accuracy? We'll go ahead and give you the 6 accuracy for the 1 damage. Better Omnitool. I think we should give you as much shield bonus as we can, Garrus. Armor. You have medical interface. I would actually... Gosh, you really need armor, Garrus, but we're not going to get rid of medical interface. Caden. Do we have any better light armor for you? I doubt it. And we have medical interface 5 on you. You use just pistols. Here's the better pistols. We'll go with what you got. Omnitool. I like the one you have better. Biotic Amp. I like the one you have already. Okay, Ashley. Ashley, use every weapon. We probably got good armor for you already. We have a better shield modulator. We'll keep you with the... shield modulator 5. What you got right now? Shield modulator 5. We'll just stay with that. Assault rifle. This one's better. Shotgun. We'll change. Pistol. That's an obvious improvement. This one. Yeah, we'll take the additional 6 damage. Ooh. Additional 14, yeah. Sniper rifle. Oh, that's an obvious improvement. Okie dokes. And we'll sell everything else. I'll do the selling off screen. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. We'll be back up at the map.